J26 with another one.
Damn.
Not today. Oh! Welcome back to Player Profile and Projections. David John goes long gone. Your favorite home run call. As DJ LeMahieu comes back from an interesting 2022 where it seemed like he wasn't going and then he got going and then we lost him, and that also tied in heavily to the part of the Yankee season that wasn't a lot of fun last year. DJ LeMahieu, a 357 on base, a 734 OPS, third year of his 6-year, $90 million extension. Played some good third, played some good second. Jamalope, we missed this guy when he was out at the end of last year.
We did. Boone said he was a shell of himself and couldn't play on the postseason roster. I mean, I guess no one's disagreeing with that. It was the right decision, but yeah, this guy's a big game changer for the Yankees, just in what he can do at the top of the order. They really seem to want him at the 5 last year. I'm interested to see where he's going to hit this year, if he is healthy. But yeah, at the leadoff spot, what he provided, and then just like a different approach. They got him, and then they traded for Benny. They have some different approaches in the roster lineup last year, and they lost both. And he's a big piece, man. He's not going to, go win the home run competition, which is what everyone calls it, or outslug anyone, but just a different at bat that can drive people crazy and see pitches, some big homers and clutch spots. And we need him to come back and be himself. There's some quotes here about him and his injury that should be good, I think. There's also some that should be bad. I don't know.
Give me some quotes. What do you got quote-wise?
Well, D-Law, the Dylan Lawson, the Law of the D, the hitting coach, he said last year with the injury that DJ couldn't load the way he wanted to. He couldn't stay on the backside, which is where the power is generated from, and the slugging numbers were down a lot. Maybe that's juiced ball. Maybe that's injury. But he said that none of that's there now. And at minimum, he's back maybe a tick beyond where he was. So fully healthy. Those are the good quotes. DJ says he's fully healthy. The weird quotes are that he didn't get surgery this offseason because he went to a bunch of doctors and they all had not a difference of opinion on which surgery, on if he should get surgery or not. They had a difference of opinion on which surgery he should get. That's wild.
That's tough. What are doctors about, man?
I don't even understand. I need to deep dive into that so much more.
Should I ask Dr. Chris? I've been waiting for a reason to DM Dr. Chris Ahmad, because now that we're, I do a lot of stuff on Twitter. We're Insta friends. And that's a tighter net. So I'll message him. I don't think I'm going to get a response now, but I'm not going to mess. I'm so scared of him.
He's like treating people and stuff.
I feel like he's going to diagnose me. Yeah, I remember we were doing December episodes, and you're normally a little more conservative on the injury timeline, and we were having some talks. Are we going to be, going into May without DJ LeMahieu? Are we going? That was our original, Glaber definitely can't get traded because DJ's hurt. I remember we did a couple on those. So, it's glad to hear he's in spring training healthy. Is he playing in his first game as we record this?
I think yesterday. As we record this was his
Didn't
first.
he play the good lineup? That was last year's lineup. Wasn't he in that?
Yes, he was batting leadoff. So
yeah,
I'm it's the position stuff, man, which I know we feel like we're cycling on. I was tough on DJ playing third base last year. Watching when I was in Colorado, seeing Arenado live, changed my perception of the position. Obviously, seeing Manny Machado and some of the great third basemen, even Josh Donaldson, you normally need a special arm to play third base. I don't think DJ necessarily has that. What he does have, he has a quick release, which a lot of middle infielders have. that he makes the play, and defensively he graded out fantastic at third, that I like him at third base. I like him at second base. Feels like he's okay at first. The Yankees kind of force first on him when they need it, and it feels like he hates being over there and talking to the base runners. My sister had that first. It's just with this current infield construction and how important DJ is to the team and the lineup and the offense, is he going to be in there? Is DH going to come into play if we're trying to get Stanton in right? If DJ LeMahieu is healthy, he has to be in the lineup, especially over some of the other options.
He has to. I mean, it's the second year we've been saying this, and he has to. And God, I don't know what Donaldson provides that we don't already have. Even if Donaldson's playing to his 70% of his abilities as a hitter, we get a lot of thump and pop and walk from other guys. You know what I mean? Like, even if Donaldson's at 75% of what he is when he's at his best, I still think the versatility and the different look that DJ provides is more valuable just from lineup construction. So he needs to be in the lineup. I found some quotes to go deeper into the whole surgery thing. DJ said, and this is an article on ESPN with Marley Rivera, one of our favorites. He said, foot surgery was definitely under consideration, but we weren't sure if we wanted to do surgery on the big toe, the second toe, or both. So we chose rehab. I think it's the right decision.
How about that?
How about, I mean,
yeah, I mean,
DJ, close your eyes. I'm going to pinch you and you tell me if it hurts. That doesn't hurt. Okay. That was your second toe. I mean, am I Dr. Ahmad or what? I just pinpointed it. It's his big toe.
Not to quote John Sterling, but how do you like that? We don't know what toe it is. That stinks.
Wait, hold on. Also in this article, there's just some quotes here that sounds like not DJ LeMahieu. Because he started both sentences. He started one sentence here with "I'm excited," which had to sound like this: "I'm excited," and then the next sentence is "I'm so excited."
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
I'm excited. I like bouncing around. Kind of the same role I've had the last few years here. I really like playing different positions and moving around. And I think it fits with my skill set and our team well.
Yeah, Lion. Just a reminder. So Jim, it's funny as we get disconnected from the baseball season. We're like, we're remembering Domingo Germán starts, and you're trying to picture one, and you just feel so disconnected from last season. I'm now remembering DJ had a little bit of a funk, and then he started drawing a ton of walks. And then I was wanting him to start hitting more. I was like, wow, he's drawing so many walks. He needs to start hitting.
Dude, why are you on his ass so much? It sounds like you're just always on this guy.
I have high expectations. We're such similar guys, kind of muted, silent guys that can play a lot of positions, tall. From May 31st, the 31st of May, to August 8th, which is around the time he got injured, DJ LeMahieu, 317 batting average. Good. 435 on base. Great.
Good.
910 OPS. Great. He had 46 walks and 30 strikeouts. That is elite stuff. That when he was right last year, he was that good, like MVP vote DJ LeMahieu, that when he got hurt and when it started to go bad, it really hurt the team, and it stunk for him. I mean, he tried to come back at the end of the year. It was affecting his hitting, not his defense. We had some of those weird quotes. I'm really excited for DJ LeMahieu because he was a big part of the missing recipe for the Yanks at the end of the season.
That was May 31st till when?
August 8th.
And his slugging was 475. So that's a great sign. So if that's his healthy stretch, which is 59 games, COVID season. The slugging's up 475. So because a lot of some of the questions are like, was it the juice ball that helped his slugging and those line drives got to the wall, some got over, or was it or is it his health that's hurting the slugging? And I think we'll see. But if the fact that stretch, which is decently long enough, exists, I'm saying juice balls, go screw yourself.
Eat a bug.
He can hit anything. He also had 3 stolen bases in that time period. He was so healthy, dude.
He can hit anything.
He get hit by a pitch around that time or something? How'd he hurt himself?
I don't know. I mean, they still don't even know what toes hurt, man. They got nothing.
Man, you think the doctors were like, give me anything? DJ's like, it hurts. Where?
I almost DM'd Chris Ahmad again. I can't.
Where? It hurts, Doc. It hurts. Where? Down there, Doc. I'm like, where?
They had toes.
My foot.
I've got it down to 2 toes.
DJ doesn't feel limbs. He just feels high or low.
Everything's just below or above the belt.
Below our waist. Yeah, he just points. Well, I mean, all right, say he's healthy, Jake, which they're saying he's healthy. Is he the leadoff batter? They don't really have a leadoff hitter. We saw them just play him before we record this in spring training at the leadoff spot with kind of like the A lineup for the home opener. But if you remember the game 1 last year, it was not DJ in the leadoff spot. It was Josh Donaldson. And it seemed like they wanted to try and get DJ down a little, like in the 5th spot.
Yeah, I mean, he ends up hitting leadoff a lot. He ends up hitting leadoff in 90 games out of his 125 games played. I think the Yankees, and you and I have always been a little differing on this. I think the Yankees were looking for another option. I don't think that was a shot fired at DJ. I think they wanted more lineup options because the Yankees love lineup options. DJ's a fantastic leadoff hitter. That I think it's absolutely his gig. And especially like, there was a conversation when Benny was there because Benny has leadoff hitter qualities. He was getting on base. He was slapping it around. Like, of all the other options, it would have to be, for me, it would have to be if Glaber has fully clicked and it looks awesome, or it would be like if Volpe's the boy wonder, but they won't even give him the call. So for me, it's not even a question.
I agree, but I mean, you have to admit that, in the first 2 weeks, DJ was the 5-hole hitter last year. They tried, I think, like 3 guys before they were like, all right, fuck it, let's go back to DJ.
It feels like anytime they want to like try something new with the lineup, it involves getting DJ somewhere in the middle there and getting somebody else.
Let me pull it up. First 13 games. He batted leadoff once. They tried Rizzo there twice, Donaldson 5 times, Hicks 4 times before being like, all right, it's DJ, and then he stayed.
But what do the Yankees do in those? What do the Yankees do in the first 2 weeks every year? They don't. No, they don't take it as real life. And then when real life happens, they went back to him. So I think they wanted options. They would have loved if Hicks was good and he could lead.
So do you think they're going to try to do that again this year? I mean, I've never seen them do that before, but I think DJ's a leadoff guy. I think they like Bader as the 5. Boone came out and actually said that he likes him at the 5. They asked him if they like Bader leadoff, and he was like, "No, I like him." He said middle to the back of the lineup, which is just like back of the lineup.
Yeah.
Or that's just 5 or 6 hole.
A nice way of saying the second half of the lineup.
If he's healthy, he's the leadoff guy.
Yeah. I can't even see. You could give me a Rizzo argument, but we use him so much as balance in the lineup.
If they had other lefties you believe in, sure. But
outside of that, like, I'm not in the court of law anymore. I'm a doctor with Chris Ahmad. We have a practice. I'm
the one that diagnosed DJ.
There's nobody who has an argument to lead off. They just don't. Bader's
Judge.
I mean, Judge can do whatever he wants. Bader, I just got a little sad because how cool would it have been if DJ was setting the table for Judge during the home run race last year? Those leadoff at bats, if DJ was starting games with singles and then the stadium was erupting, that would have been dope. Bader has I see where you're coming from with Bader. He can kind of be the new age leadoff hitter that's got a little bit of pop and he has speed, which DJ doesn't. But he's got a career 317 on base, and that's, Judge.
Yeah.
They want Judge in that 2 or 3 hole, and it feels like DJ needs to be one of the guys before him.
Yes. I'm saying DJ's the only option. I'm just presenting the conversation. I don't want it to be spewed as me calling for a different leadoff guy. Okay. I thought it was weird they did it last year.
I think it was just a hunt for options.
Yeah. Oh, I do disagree there. I think they wanted to lengthen the lineup, DJ5, and get someone else up top, but it didn't work out. I don't think they tried this year because there's no other options. And then DJ says he likes playing all over the infield, so I guess he's going to play all over the infield.
Maybe he just knows
I don't know why. He should just play third.
Well, that was what I was going to do, and maybe this isn't our over-under. Maybe it's our SeatGeek question of the day for John Boy. John Boy preseason, SeatGeek, code John Boy preseason, 15% off whether you're a first-time buyer or not. So if you're going to anywhere where seats are sold, concerts, spring training games, the real regular season games, download the SeatGeek app. They show you on there, green, good, red, bad. Bong. You figured it out. Code JOHNBOY preseason. 15% off your next order. Download the app or click the link in the description. If DJ LeMahieu, Jim, plays 140 games, and I'm going to math you a little bit here, so I'm sorry, but it's what we do on this show. If DJ LeMahieu plays 140 games next year, at what position does he play those games?
Okay. He played 125 last year and played like 40, 40, 30. Same thing.
So that's
50, 50, 30. How many games? You won 30, did you say?
Yeah, I said 140, but I'll, any number will do.
52, the rest.
That was second and third?
Yes.
But 52 games at second base means that Gleyber Torres is not playing.
Between Gleyber being
52 games at second base. And that's ignoring the kids, which we can't even talk about.
But
I get that's where it gets funky. Obviously, injuries take course, and you can't plan that, and that's where DJ's an incredible weapon. But yeah, it's a funky split with the current roster.
162 minus 140 equals 22. 22 games at second base for DJ.
Okay.
140. How many games did you give me? 140?
I gave you 140, and
you just did.
I guess I wish I made it 150. I don't know if that would even help.
And we
118. 118 not at second base.
Taking 22 off. I see what you did there. I'm with you. Okay. I'm in lockstep so far.
That means he's got 80 games at third base. That's huge.
That's big.
80 so plus.
That would be 102.
So 38 at first.
And maybe I can even chop 10 off that with 10 DH days. He had 7 last year.
5 DH days.
He's going with 5. So for those at home, give us your. You know what We're supposed to do more of this. Subscribe to the channel, leave comments, podcast, YouTube, wherever. Give us your 140 game positional DJ LeMahieu split.
Yes.
Because I'm copy and paste with Jimmy. He had my exact numbers.
Which were? Remind them.
It was 22 games at second base. It was 80 games at third base. That's a lot of games.
Yeah, that's great news.
And then it was 5 games at DH, which I believe left 33 games at first base. I was paying attention.
Who's getting the other 82 at third?
Donnie and Ozzy? Ickif?
Yeah, probably. I have an aside. It's March 2nd. Volpe just hit a home run, and the official Yankees Twitter account referred to him as AV.
Hate it.
His name's Volpe. I mean, we don't need to do an AV situation here. Like we have JD and DJ. Like it's
we don't need
his
everyone's nickname to be their initial.
Volpe's a good name. We don't need an AV.
Volpe. I mean, if he really starts going, Tony V. Like we've got so many options before we get
so
to
many
AV.
options before we go acronym on them.
Yeah. All right.
It doesn't strike me as a very acronym name.
Just doesn't need it.
Not a lot of syllables there anyway.
Be the best.
Unlike
DJ.
DJLM.
Be the best, DJ.
Do we have an over-under for him?
How many hats will he wear? No, I think we did John Boy's positional question of the day.
Great.
So,
Yeah.
That's good news.
Ba-da.
Oh,
Ba-da-da-da-da. Final take, Jim.
don't eat bugs. Save your lungs.